If communism was really as bad as reactionaries make it out to be, more reactionaries would be supporting communism right now. Now, I know that seems like a very simplistic way of describing the situation, but let's look at this objectively. All the complaints I have heard against communism by the same two goddamn people, because only Candy Cow and Mark Anthony seem to have time to, reply to my videos. I mean, not to say that my friends don't, but the fact is, I don't think these guys have lives, which is ironic because the only way I can think that they have the time to post 24 hours a day is they're collecting welfare or something, which is because of socialism. You're welcome. But anyway, Mark Anthony and Candy Cow love to bring up how tyrannical communism was, at least historically. If this were the case, they would love communism themselves, because their issue with communism is that there's mass censorship. You mean like moderators? Now, let me explain something to you. Moderators do not just censor you individually. I mean, that's a problem. That's wrong. That's illegal. But when a moderator bans you, they don't simply censor you. Then they conspire to censor you other places, because they don't just go there. They don't exist within a vacuum. If you get banned from YouTube, for example, you're probably going to eventually get banned from Facebook and other places as well, because people go to different websites. So what are you supposed to do? Just not go on the internet? Just deal with the fact that you can't go the places you want to go because a couple of people want to conspire against you and be a dick to you? No, you fight for your rights. That's what a normal human being does. And if you ever see those fuckers on the street, you shoot them, and you shoot to kill, because that's how you handle terrorists that conspire to ruin your life and to hurt you. That I shouldn't even have to say that. That should just be self-explanatory. But it goes even further than that. They worry about communism because, they take away the labor that people produce. Like, somebody works to produce something, and the state just comes in, takes it for themselves, and uses it however they see fit. Well, that's what moderators do, only worse, because not only do they take your labor, but into the trash bin it goes. At least when the state takes your labor, the state will use it to its most effective end to provide for the people. If, let's say, for example, you built this multi-million-dollar company that provides work for many people and produces a product that many people enjoy, if the state took it over, then it will continue to provide work and good services for many people. It'll just be under the jurisdiction of the state. The state will make sure that it is maintained that way. It continues to provide work and good services. Whereas moderators, not only when they ban you, basically take your content from under you, but then it just collects cobwebs because you can no longer contribute. And maybe they go a step further and just delete all your fucking content, as what happens to me many times. So, not only is my labor being taken from me, it is being destroyed. Arson has been committed against me. I cannot just simply produce something and somebody else wants to dictate what I have produced. They also want to burn it to the ground. So, if communism was half as bad as, dumbasses like Mark Anthony and Candy Cow make it out to be, they would be in full support of communism. So clearly it cannot be, because they already support that dictatorial despot system that only a select few get to tell the rest of us what to do. And that's really all I have to say here, because as time goes on, I have less and less respect for them. They are not human beings. They are not even animals. I have more respect for a slug, because at the end of the day, a slug still respects his own right to life. A slug still admires the fact that he can go where he wants to go and do what he wants to do. A slug has the natural urge to live and to grow and to be free. Candy Cow and Mark Anthony do not. So, what does that make them? It certainly doesn't make them human, and it certainly doesn't make them a slug. So, what the fuck do I call them? That's really all I have to say.